Pick for Movie Mondays today is Alpha, an American prehistorical adventure film directed by Albert Hughes and released in 2018. So the film begins with a number of primitive tribesmen hunting for bison on top of a cliff. One angry bison, noticing their strategy, attacks the youngest hunter in the group, who happens to be the son of the chief of the clan, and throws him off the cliff. Kedar holds on to a stone as his father, desperate to save him, decides to go down the cliff, but is stopped by his fellow hunters. The stone then breaks, throwing the boy further down the cliff as he lands on a platform along the cliff, unconscious. The tribesmen call onto him for hours until dark, but he is still unresponsive. So they presume he's dead and mount a monument for him, something they do when somebody dies in their clan. The next day, a vulture pegs him, jolting him back to reality as he notices his surroundings and the dire situation that he's in. He then decides to descend the cliff after no one responds to his shouts for help, but then he's left hanging midway. At that very moment, it starts raining heavily as the water levels goes up the cliff. He decides to jump into the water to save his life. He survived the night, but realized that his foot was swollen due to the impact of the fall, which he treated temporarily. On getting to the top of the hill, he discovered the stone pile and kicked it angrily. Thinking of what to do, he heard some wolves howling in the distance and decided to run for shelter. He spots a dead tree, but in the process of climbing it, the leader of the wolf pack bites his foot and he retaliates by stabbing it, leaving it injured. After spending the night on the tree, he descends to find the injured wolf still on the ground, abandoned by its companions. He decides to end its life, but remembers how his people left him because they believed he had died and decides to save it. Soon, they attracted hyenas, so he carried it to a nearby cave. When he woke up the next day, the wolf bared its teeth at him. By realizing him as its savior, it began to warm up to him. So in the days that followed, Kedar's mission was to find his way back home with the wolf by his side. They hunted together, bathed, ate, and even fought off oppressors together. He named the wolf Alpha, as it was the name of the leader of the wolf pack. When winter arrived, one of Alpha's mates appeared, and realizing that the wolf was homesick, he gave it permission to go, leaving him alone once again. Whilst walking through the snow, he sees a wolf pack, and sensing that something was wrong with Alpha, he runs towards it, but the ice breaks beneath his feet. He breaks through the ice as Alpha runs to draw him out. After drying off, he continues his journey but coughs out blood, realizing that he is sick. In an abandoned tent, he finds a bow and arrow as he resorts to sleeping inside a cave. Over there, they are attacked by a tiger, but Alpha fights it off, and Kedar kills it with the arrow. He then carries the wounded Alpha and finally locates his village. Everyone is shocked but glad that he's alive. He persuaded his people to save Alpha, who is later discovered to be pregnant and is safely delivered. In the following years, there was a number of wolf pup living among the clan, with every member having a wolf to themselves. So that's our pick for Movie Mondays today. So my question to you is, have you seen Alpha? If you have, let me know your thoughts. And then if you haven't, kindly check it out. It's quite a good film. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode. #Movie Mondays. See you next week.